Hi guys, you're watching Fight Watch, and today we are just doing a small mini pod. Since the biggest fight of the year is right around the corner, we have Justin Gaethje versus Khabib Nurmagomedov. I'll just never get used to saying his name, in a fluent manner. But I hope that I soon start saying his name a bit more clearly. But as it is the most hyped and the most important fight of the year, like every other useless journalist out there, we too want to give out our own opinions to just because obviously three guys are sitting in front of their laptop, they would know better. And so yeah, we will be giving out our predictions for these fights and telling you why we think so. Yeah, we guys are not experts obviously, but we are definitely fans. And yeah, so let's just start predicting and seeing. Let's see who actually wins this prediction round. Let's start with you, Akhil. Who do you think wins this fight? And do tell why do you think he wins that fight?
Okay, this is a difficult fight to predict. I would okay again as I have to predict. I'm if I have to make a choice, of course I'm gonna side with Habib. Looking at the statistics so far, and the things we talked about, I told you guys to watch out how Habib will transform after his father's death and everything. So
Hmm.
far, I think he's doing well. I think he's recovered from it
Yeah,
well.
he's
As a fighter, he's still in the same. He's getting in the same zone. I think he has a pretty good shot of winning it. Okay, so statistically, I think Khabib makes more sense. Whereas, as for my personal prediction, I think Gaethje has a really good chance. But now, okay, Gaethje has a chance, but then Gaethje has to have that game plan to win because we know what Khabib's game plan is, right? He cannot do anything apart from it. He's a wrestler. He's a sambo guy. He grapples. He makes you tired, and then he strikes you. He knows when to strike you, right? He's not the kind of guy who can strike you in the first round and knock you out. Conor got
actually he can.
well,
He's
like
knocked people out.
who? Like
He's
who?
knocked people out.
Like who?
I don't remember the guy, but I remember he has
You don't remember
some
the guy, right?
knockout
You
win.
don't remember the
Yeah,
guy, right? You're talking about Justin Gaethje.
yeah, you can
Right?
say that
so,
obviously.
so I'm gonna stick to this fight only, right? I don't care who he knocked out. He could have knocked somebody, somebody on the street. I don't really care. It's Gaethje we're talking about, right? Gaethje, he's a dead man walking. Tony Al Kukui, he was knocked out. He still came back and beat Tony. We're talking about Gaethje. He's not gonna get knocked out from Khabib at least. Conor
But
got
he has
rocked.
been knocked out. But
Who?
he has been knocked out.
Who?
Justin
Gaethje?
Gagey,
By who?
Justin Poirier,
Dustin
Eddie
Poirier is a
Alvarez.
Dustin
striker.
Poirier, Eddie Alvarez.
Eddie Alvarez.
Okay.
Eddie Alvarez
Okay.
is not a striker. Technically, he's not a striker,
Okay.
right?
Right.
His base game is wrestling.
He is right. But have you seen his game plan so far? Have you seen his game recovered? Have you seen him changing with time or not?
Who? Justin?
Justin's, yeah.
Yeah, I have. We're
That's
not
why
talking
he's here
about that.
now.
We're talking about knockout power. We're
So
talking about
Khabib,
can a person be knocked out or not.
Khabib doesn't have that. Khabib
He does have
cannot.
knockout power.
Okay, at least not for Gaethje, right? Again, we're talking
Let's
about
see.
Gaethje. So he cannot knock Gaethje out until unless Gaethje is super tired. Not in the first round, I said. Habib is not the kind of guy who can knock Gaethje out in the first round. He cannot do that. Okay, and okay, maybe he will surprise us. I'm in for that kind of surprise, but that's not. I don't see that happening. Now Gaethje can win, but Gaethje has to change his plan. Gaethje has to make sure that he doesn't go, and as he was saying already, that he knows a little bit that Khabib takes people to the cage, to the side of the cage, and that's where he mauls them, right? Because your back
Yeah.
is against the cage, and you don't know how to get out of it. If Gaethje can stop Khabib from from taking him down, then I think Gaethje still has a chance to win this fight. I don't see that happening too much, but I'm hoping Gaethje can do that. I'm hoping Gaethje can resist those takedowns, which is almost an impossible task. Nobody has been able to do that. That is something where which Khabib has proven time and time again. That is something that Gaethje should be scared of, not the corners. Not the Khabib's knockout power. That everybody knows it's not that dangerous. But his takedown, once if he takes you down, you're gone. There is no way Gaethje is going to win if he is not able to stop Khabib from taking him down. If he can do that, then Gaethje can change the entire game because then it's Gaethje's game, right? It's not Khabib's game anymore. I don't know why Connor's name is popping up again and again in my mouth. I don't know why that is happening. Probably like because I was watching
Say
something
Khabib's full
related to.
name. Say Khabib's full name.
Oh, Khabib Nurmagomedov.
Yeah,
First
you're right,
attempt.
man.
Yeah,
So
dude.
by the way, you still did not pick a winner. Pick a winner. Go
All
for
right, all
prediction.
right, all right. If I have to predict, can I make two predictions?
No,
No.
that defeats the whole purpose of it. I mean, come on. You make one prediction, man.
Okay, can I? Shit, no. Can I make a prediction based on what I want and what I know? Can I make these predictions?
What does
I
that
think
even mean?
I
What does
mean,
that even mean?
like how I want the
Pick
fight
a
to go.
guy. Pick a
Man.
guy and pick the round.
You being like me, like I did that same to you last time. Like pick a
You're
guy.
damn right. You're damn right.
It's
It's coming
revenge
back to you
time.
now.
It's revenge time. All right. So if I have to pick someone, I think it's going to be Khabib.
What round and how?
Third round, probably again tap out by Gaethje, uh, or could be yeah third or fourth. Could be fourth, but yeah, Khabib will make him tap out. That's what I predict because that's what Khabib always does. That's what he's been doing so far, and that's what he does,
Yeah.
and that's what he's
It's
good
not
at.
a secret anymore, right?
Yeah, it's not even a
I think it never
prediction.
was.
It's a
It never was a secret.
yeah. It's
What
and
is Khabib gonna do? I think he might take you down.
yeah. So
Yeah.
there's no prediction. It's just a mundane old thing that okay, Khabib is gonna take him to the ground, and then he's gonna maul him for a while, get him tired, and then
So third round
tap him.
submission by Khabib, right? That's your prediction.
Third or fourth round, yeah.
Pick one round.
God damn, third round.
Ah, nice.
3.5.
I like the round that you're picking, boy.
Yeah.
I like that round. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Rajat, who do you pick?
Yeah. Justin Gaethje. Just
Okay.
for the fun of it.
Reason. Divide
Reason-
it logically.
First of all,
Like divide. Yeah.
I don't think Khabib has faced anyone like Justin Gaethje, obviously because of his wrestling credentials, and obviously the striking. He have faced Dustin Poirier before,
Mm-hmm.
who is having a very clean his striking.
True.
And also he knocked out Justin Gaethje.
There.
With that, I don't think that Justin cannot obviously stop all his takedowns.
He can't,
He's
yeah.
not that good. He's not that good.
Mhm.
But there is something that some people are saying that Justin Gaethje, from the wrestling background from which he comes, uh, he's a very good defensive wrestler, not offensive wrestler. So obviously
Yeah.
that's going to be a huge factor in this fight. And yeah, and the other thing, the change of game plan from his last few fights, as we have seen, his footwork, and the roadmap and the game plan which Trevor Whitman gives him, he follows it. He follows it very, like a
To the heart, yeah.
let's say,
To the heart,
outstanding.
basically.
Yeah. So Justin Gaethje, via knockout.
What round?
Interesting.
Uh,
Third round.
that's hard.
Now, if that happens,
Second round.
yeah, I
Second
think
round.
So.
Second round and via TKO, not KO.
Yeah,
Another
Yeah.
thing.
I think that's a very good prediction.
So
Oh,
Justin
that's a nice
Gaethje,
one.
second round by TKO.
Yeah, I think that's a very good prediction.
So what are yours? Take him.
As I was saying, if I go by the logic, right? Every logic dictates that Khabib is going to maul him, take him down for a few rounds, and he's going to submit him,
Mm.
or maybe ground and pound, right? And it's not that you cannot take Justin Gaethje down,
Mhm.
especially once he's exhausted.
Mhm.
We've seen Eddie Alvarez take him down a lot of times, and that too with a lot of ease. By the way,
Mhm.
I think even Dustin took him down, did he not?
One.
Yeah,
Yeah, he took him down, but he didn't
he
stay
got
there
up
for
very
long.
quickly. Yeah, I know that point. I was coming to
Yeah.
that, right? He can get up quick, but
Yeah.
when Eddie Alvarez takes you down versus when Khabib takes you down, the difference is really, really, really huge, man.
Yeah, it's
Right? If Khabib takes you down near the fence, right? Yeah, you're gonna be there. You're gonna be there for some time. But I believe a lot in Trevor Whitman actually setting up a good game plan. Being very honest, right? Because if Trevor Whitman actually sets up a game plan, I think it can work. And also, the leg kicks are a huge factor with Justin Gaethje, right?
Hmm.
And if Connor's really close to him, he can leg kick him when he's trying to go down on him, right? Sorry, that went out wrong. Uh,
Yeah.
when
Oh
Connor
yeah,
is
yeah.
trying
Oh
to
yeah,
take him
he's
down,
getting there. He's getting there now. Look at what it's like 3 seconds later. It's like, oh shit, did he just say that?
I just said that, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, when Khabib tries to take him down, if he gets kneed or if he gets kicked really hard,
Yeah.
that can always be a factor. And obviously, we know Gaethje has a lot of knockout power, to say the
Hmm.
least. I'll again say Khabib has good strength. He has good knockout power too.
Hmm.
Not as good as Gaethje, that goes without saying. But I'm believing in Gaethje. I'm going to believe in Trevor Whitman despite every logic here. I'm pretty sure Trevor Whitman must be with some good plan here. And third round TKO by Justin Gaethje. Yeah, there. I
Yeah.
said it.
Again, third round.
I like it. I like it. Sam is
I like the third round,
Sam,
man.
I like your emotions, man. Like
Third round,
you're
TK
like,
or KO?
please, Gaethje, win
TKO.
this fight.
TKO.
TKO. I think it's going to be a TKO. I think Khabib is quite durable.
And yes, another thing,
He doesn't go down.
as you said, the leg kicks, they are going to be a huge factor in this fight. And as Justin Gaethje, we have seen him, kicking somebody's leg from, punching range and from the clinch
Yeah,
too.
that's a big thing.
That,
He
yeah,
kicks really
that's
close to you.
I don't think Khabib will let Gaethje do any of that because Khabib will straight away will go for a takedown. I'm pretty sure about that because otherwise,
Yeah, see. I'll
if
come to
he
that.
if he engages himself, him and himself with Gaethje, Gage is gonna destroy him from a distance like he did to Tony, and he's seen it. And Khabib is a smart fighter. I don't think we will see much of the leg kicks, or we saw this already in Jorge and Kamaru Usman's fight. Kamaru Usman, of course, Jorge is a better fighter, but what did
Striker.
yeah, fighter, striker, yeah, right.
Yeah.
yeah.
So he's a better fighter as well. I would say that.
There is one big difference between Justin Gaethje and
Yeah, I was
Jorge
gonna come to
Masvidal.
that
Obviously,
too.
Okay,
that's Trevor Whitman.
okay, so,
That's
yeah.
Trevor Whitman.
Also,
Switching.
Jorge Masvidal is not a wrestling NCAA pedigree fighter,
No,
by the way,
Yeah.
which Justin is.
but look. Let me finish, and then we're gonna start, doing what.
Sure.
So what I was saying, and listen carefully. Okay, I'm saying
Hold your emotions.
he was hold your emotions because he gets too emotional. I was saying
Sorry, I can help it.
he's a better fighter than Kamaru Usman, and that I would say again and again, and whenever I can. Jorge Masvidal is a better fighter than Kamaru Usman. But what happened? He did not take him down. Okay, the clinch fest was happening during the fight, and while they were standing, right? So the entire game changed. Had it been there, if there was some distance between them, the entire outcome would have been different, right? But Kumar Usman knew that he's a smart fighter. He knew that I would lose, right? So he covered the gap. He is not a great wrestler as Khabib, right? So Khabib will definitely try to take Gaethje down, and once that happens, the game goes in Khabib's favor. But if Gaethje, as I was saying earlier, if Gaethje can avoid that, then only Gaethje stands a chance. Then only all the things that you're saying, as I was saying, Rajat, and you guys are predicting that knocking Khabib out. I'm all in for that. That can happen, okay, but only if he can stop Khabib from doing that. And we know that as Rajat, the same thing. I've heard people were saying, I've listened people talking about it, that okay, he has really good takedown defense, but we haven't seen that much, right? It's just the talk. We don't know how it's going to turn out. So that's all I was trying to say, that okay, Khabib is definitely the only game plan Khabib will have is to take Gaethje down, because otherwise Gaethje is in his element, and he has a flow inside the ring, and he can destroy Khabib easily if it comes to fighting on the ground. So
On
Khabib
the feet.
has, yeah, sorry, on the yeah, like standing your ground kind of stuff, like
Yeah.
on your, yeah. So yeah, so that is the only plan that Khabib can have to win. I don't know if you guys agree or disagree, but that's pretty sure. I'm pretty sure about that. That if there is any other plan Khabib may lose, but he has to stick to his old plan, and that is take Gaethje down and then maul him.
If you go by logic, I would say yeah, you're right, man. But I don't know. I
Khabib is
just
gonna
think
win.
Trevor Whitman is a huge factor, right?
Yeah, yeah,
And
he is.
he's an amazing coach. By the way, there's one more thing, right? One is normally when people leg kick,
Mm-hmm.
right, they leave themselves open for a takedown,
Mm-hmm.
right? But then again, that's the part where Justin's close range comes in. He kicks from such a short range. I
Mm-hmm.
don't think Khabib has enough of a shot to go down from that range.
Mm-hmm.
Another thing is, I think Justin has figured this thing out pretty well. That Khabib takes his opponents down near the cage, right? If you remember something, when he was taking down Conor in the first round, I
Mm-hmm.
think Conor showed some really, really good takedown defense at that
Yeah,
time,
it is. Because it was
right?
in it was in the almost in the middle of the ring.
Right. So maybe it's not about just stuffing the takedown. Maybe it is all about just not going to the side, to the end. Maybe it is not that complex. Maybe we are actually overthinking it. Maybe it's not that Justin would be taken down in the middle of the ring,
Mm-hmm.
and there's where he would actually have the advantage, right? If he has to actually take Justin to the corner, and again, the Justin is a I'm saying Justin, right? Yeah, I'm saying Justin. So yeah,
Just
Justin is a really good wrestler as well. Only thing he has to do is make sure he's not on the sides of the cage. And if he can maintain that, he can keep the legs kick going on, or whatever plan Trevor Whitman has in store for him.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's going to be a huge upset win. I think Justin, is going to take this match in the third round.
about Dustin,
Justin,
sorry, Justin's
yeah, that's what I was getting
takedown
confused about
defense.
too.
Yeah, again, for you were saying his takedown defense. We're talking about it. In Poirier fight, if you see Poirier when he was trying to single leg him, I think uh,
Yep.
Justin turned around and did a flip and get out of that that grip he was having. So I haven't seen anyone doing all that stuff, and how flexible he is
Mm-hmm.
in those close ranges.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I think that's going to be a factor, obviously. And yes, his new footwork and getting out of
Yeah.
punches and
Yeah.
all that stuff. Even when Tony was shooting, you can see when he was shooting, he was very far away.
Mm-hmm.
Justin
I
was
think
actually
Tony didn't
getting
shoot.
away
When did
well.
Tony shoot?
Tony
The
tried.
Eminard role, I think,
Yeah.
in the
Yeah,
fourth
the
or the fifth
Inima.
round.
That was you don't do Iminari.
Yeah,
Oh, I don't know how to say that.
from
You don't do
that
Iminari rolls in
range.
fourth or fifth round. It doesn't work that way. You
Yeah,
have to be really explosive. Maybe if you're a
but you
Nick
can
Diaz or
if
Nate
you
Diaz type
are
of
Tony
fighter,
Ferguson.
I would say more of a Nick Diaz or a Nate Diaz
Oh
kind of
yeah,
guys.
another thing. During our the last or maybe last podcast, when I was saying the Tony is over, Sam was like, "Oh no! Every fighter, whenever fighter loses, you say that his career is over." I think Khabib also said the same thing. So it's not
I don't
just
care.
me.
Tony's not over.
Uh, they-
He's not. He's
oh
gonna come
my
back
God,
and he's
Tony
gonna win
is
that title.
not. Oh,
I don't think
my
even I don't
sympathies.
think Tony's fighting career is over right now.
You're not even close.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Let's see. Anyways, if Tony's career is not it's not over because he's still capable to fight. It's going to be over anyways because the UFC is not buying into it. They've sidelined him already with the Dustin Poirier fight. So Tony is on his way out. Anyways, UFC is
Oh,
doing it.
that is because of the Conor McGregor effect, right? If Conor wants a fight, Conor gets a fight.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that, and there's nothing
And
UFC or anyone is
I
gonna
don't
do
think
about that.
Connor is interested in fighting Tony. I think he's more interested in fighting Dustin Poirier,
That's
as
because then he goes
he.
to Khabib.
Yeah, because
Oh,
Khabib says
yes,
that, right?
he Khabib, and secondly, I think because Connor have already beaten Dustin Poirier in a
Yeah.
fight,
Yeah.
so I think
He's
that's
going to
gonna be
do
an
it again.
advantage for Connor.
He's
Yeah,
going to do it again. He's going to defeat him easily. The only way Tony can come back to life is if Justin Gaethje loses to Khabib, and then Tony gets a rematch with Justin, and then
Let's see. I want that rematch.
and then Tony defeats Justin. That is the only way he's going to fight Khabib.
I think you know with that all that does Justin wins or loses, I think they should fight Khabib and Tony.
Yeah, they should.
That fight is
Yeah.
it's gonna sell.
Everybody wants that fight.
Everybody wants that.
Everybody
wants
wants to
that
see
fight.
that fight.
But
Everyone
people,
wants to see
but
that
the
fight.
confidence is a little low on Tony's side now. Like people are not very confident that he can win because he lost to Gaethje. And I was already like when Sayam told me that
These
okay,
are two
this is
different
happening.
fights. These are two different fights. Gaethje is a striker. Khabib is a wrestler.
Yeah, we know,
And
but
Tony is really comfortable on the ground.
a lose is a lose. You lose a match. It affects your resume. That's what I would say.
It does.
So that's what I'm saying. And I know you're a
It doesn't
Tony
affect
fan,
your
so you'll
confidence.
always have his
I am.
back. I understand that. But let's see. Let's see how it's going to turn out. So I can understand your emotions, but emotions has nothing to do. This is business. This is
It's
business.
all logical, man. It's all
Yeah.
logical. I'm talking logic here.
Yeah. This is there's a meme. There's this little kid called Pow Pow. This is business. This is business. I like that.
I got to see that meme then. I've not seen
Hey,
that
dude,
meme yet.
you gotta see that. It's cute little
I've
black
not seen
kid. It's like,
Just send it to me on
Please.
WhatsApp or someplace.
yeah. I think Rajat can do that.
Yeah, I can. I will add it
He was
This is business.
This is my sweat.
I know, but I did business.
Shut up! Shut up!
This is business.
Hey!
see that. Yeah. All right. So one last time, we're gonna pick. We're just gonna straight away say who is going to win which round. Blah blah blah. Okay. So we will start with. Sayam.
Actually, I have it.
Oh, you have it already. Let's just.
I written down. Yeah, everybody's prediction.
It's
Yes.
like so that you guys cannot turn away. Like, oh, you said this. I made a note. I wrote it down.
Do your
All
push-ups now.
All right. So Sayam, you start because we can do the reverse order now. Your prediction.
Tony, sorry, why did I say Tony here?
That's what love is. You keep
You've been
saying
talking
the
about
same-
Tony for such a long time, man. So,
Al
yeah, it's
Kakuri
time to
love.
talk to
All
my
right, let's
head.
go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be Justin TKO third round.
Justin.
So,
Just
yeah.
to take your third round.
So
yeah.
you're
That
saying
was
Justin
what-
will win or lose?
we'll win. He's going to win.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Mine is Justin TKO in second round.
Ooh, I like that. I like both of these options, second and third round. Well, I think Khabib will tap Justin
In
in
third.
the third round.
Yeah, third round. Woo!
Third round, people. Yeah, that is like a safe
Third round
way
people.
to. Yeah.
You know, I actually believe what Justin said. Actually, that Khabib always takes you down at
I actually noticed
out of the
that.
cage.
That is actually correct. Yeah.
Yeah, he's
That's
very,
actually
very accurate.
interesting. That's actually very interesting point. We have seen in Justin Gaethje fights. He listens to Trevor Whitman. I mean,
Yeah, he does,
that's
he
a
does.
huge factor.
He can execute a
Trev-
game plan.
Trevor Whitman is gonna play a huge role in this
Right.
fight.
And so now, as this corner thing was happening, I'm not the corner, but the corner. I'm saying, okay, remember that. So, so what happened? How it played in favor of Khabib was because his father was already there, and he was listening to his coach while he was mauling people. So they were helping him with with some guidance. Now, Javier is the only person who's going to be there, and even if Gaethje is there, his father is not going to be there, right?
The plan. I think the plan for Khabib is always the same.
Yeah.
I have heard Khabib's interviews. As he said, the plan is always the same.
Same, yeah.
Plan is always the same. Yes, and
Because-
To
Javier,
maul
yes,
people.
Yeah, because again,
Javier,
he is
Javier
winning.
Mendes and his father, they both used to work together for Khabib, and and Khabib said that they both always have very similar plans
Yeah.
for his fights, and I think there is only one plan what we see.
So they have a
It's
winning
small
plan.
people.
They have a
Small
winning
people.
and they have a winning plan. Why would they change it? There's a saying called "Don't fix if it ain't broken."
Yes.
So you don't need to change the plan if it is a winning plan. So I think Khabib is going to come with the same strategy. Well, we'll find out this. Let's just wrap it up for today.
Let's wrap it up. Yeah.
Yeah. So we have all of our predictions. Now let's just wait for the final leave-in. Let's see what happens this time.
Whose predictions turn out to be closest or the correct ones?
Yeah. Let's
Exact
see.
ones, yeah.
Let's see.
All right.
All right. Till then, say we had a script already. So what are we gonna say today for the subscribers? Just say that one.
What did we plan, man? I actually forgot. What was that?
Remember the?
Oh yeah. Actually, we got a lot of reviews where people and some of our friends said that maybe we need to add more clickbait to our videos to get some more views. So, hey guys, please do like our videos. There are some sexy singles around you. And you can know more about them if you subscribe and click on the like button. That sounds so damn weird. That just sounds so damn weird.
Holy crap.
I
Yeah,
want
but it
people to
was
simply know.
funny. It was funny, man. It was funny. All right. With that said, adios, amigos.
All right, guys. Bye.
Yeah.